all the way from Queens, Helene Witt.
Oh, yeah.
Witt.
Thank you very much. As Mickey said, I wrote some jokes for Joan Rivers, and then sadly she passed away. And I thought, wow, when I wrote those jokes, her manager said, you have to sign this 6-page contract that you'll never say those jokes again. And then when she died, I thought, her lawyer's still alive, I can't ever tell them. Sorry to bum you out. I know that she died, but I'm here to make you laugh. Let's hear it for all the comics tonight. Let's hear it for the audience and Mickey and Stella until they're gone. You might be looking at me wondering, is that the love child of Ruth Bader Ginsburg and Keith Richard? No, I'm not. I'm not even Barry Manilow in drag. I mean, he's all over Broadway this week. No, I'm not. I'm not even that little chicken. But, unlike Janet, I'm a retired New York City school teacher, so I'm done teaching. But, thank you. One cup. So, I taught in the toughest school in all of New York City. I mean, I taught in an elementary school, but you would never believe it because you walk in and you see the school colors, black and blue, and dried blood red. And that's on the teachers. I mean, when we were young, we used to carve our sweetheart's name in the desk. These kids carve their sweetheart's name in their sweetheart.
Yeah.
Real tough.
Anyway.
And some famous people went to my school. Carol Jenkins from Eyewitness News, and 2 NFL stars, and the ATM Bandit. He didn't graduate, but he went to my school. Stephen Jefferson was melting crayons on the radiator when I taught 5th grade. Guess what he grew up to be? A crack cocaine methamphetamine dealer. I didn't teach him that. Tough kid. Yeah, I wish these jokes were not true. You know, the 2nd grade girls next to my classroom had a gang. And the initiation was to take the milk containers off of my girls' lunch trays. So I named them the half pints. The leader of the gang was the Dairy Queen. 20 years later, on Facebook, she's talking about Mr. Softy can't get it up. I need to hear this from a student of mine. TMI, Mr. Softy. But yeah, they have something new in the schools, like Janet mentioned about the kids being able to eat their breakfast if they're late. Well, it's as bad as the participation trophies. Have you heard of these?
Yeah.
Yeah, well, for those of you who never heard of it, every kid gets an award just for showing up at school. It's the same idea. That would have been good on my honeymoon, because I was married twice. I mean, they participated, but very little was accomplished. Yeah, I'm married twice. I mean, I'm getting older, let's face it, like these young ladies back here. You got the Brazilian and all. I don't have that. What I have is the varicose veins. But the good news is I love getting older. I call my varicose veins the Google roadmap to adventure. I mean, getting old is really great. I know Janet's much younger than me, but when you get to be my age, the coffee at McDonald's, free. The tokens in the New York City subway oh, I call them tokens, I'm sorry, that shows how old I am. The swiping cards, they're half price. Yeah, it's great getting older. I mean, I'm losing my hair, but I know where it's going. It's going to my knuckles. Yeah, I'm past the information age. I'm heading to the inflammation age. The cuckoo on my biological clock is wearing depends. Because unlike our friend here, I don't have any kids. I mean, teaching is enough. It'll knock the mood right out of you, believe me. But anyway, I was saying I'm getting older and I love it because I was saying the young girls have the Brazilian and Google road map that takes you to the Silver Lake. And if you have a blind date that doesn't go so well, this road takes you to the Dead Sea. I went to the nail salon, and I don't know where these people are from, but I think I know, and I'll tell you how I think I know. I had clues. Now, first of all, they give you a card. Ladies, men, you go to the nail salon sometimes, but if you don't, just play along with us. You know how they give you the card? And it has 10 boxes to check off. You know what those are for? They are for getting 10 forms of torture. So the first form of torture is they put this powder, this napalm on your fingernails. And then they drip the Agent Orange into your sleeve, so you have to bring your shirt to the dry cleaner right away. That's torture. That's $4 right down the drain. So between the napalm and the Agent Orange, I think these people are Vietnamese. And then they're cooking something in the back. I don't know if that's mineral, vegetable, animal. I don't know what they're cooking back there. Fido. What happened to Fido? But anyway, then they put you in this, when you're getting the pedicure, they put you in this throne, and they play this, not play, they put on this vibrating machine. It goes down your back, and it presses into your shoulders. It's supposed to feel good, but it's torture. And they put the hot water in there with the fungus and the whirlpool. It's terrible. Then they have 3 people working on you at the same time. One has this hand, one has this hand, your feet. And then the vibrating machine's going on, and you like lose control, and you can get zapped to death. You can get electrocuted in there. The nail salon bit, ladies and gentlemen, thank you. I came all the way here from Queens to share that with you. Thank you. Give me the applause. So, yeah, I'm getting older, and also what I wanted to tell you is the first time I ever went to teach school. True story. I was at a hippie party back in the 70s, the early 70s. And what I mean by hippie party is you used to sit on the floor. You probably all do this today, but I'm so old. And they said, try this Quaalude. Now, the Quaalude is like what Bill Cosby gave people. Quaalude. Yeah. And they said, try this Quaalude. Your fingers will be tingling. And I wanted to be cool at the hippie party, but I knew I got called to substitute teach the very next day. But here's the weird part. I wasn't done with college, so why were they sending me to substitute teach when I didn't even have a degree yet? So I take the Quaalude. I didn't take it. I didn't ingest it. I put it on top of the cotton ball in my aspirin jar, in my pocketbook, my pillbox. I put it away, and then I go to the school. And the kids were in first grade, but they were so tough. And they were walking around, hey, T-Bird, slap me 5. And they were ignoring me. I said, what am I? I feel like I'm on 125th and Lexington. Oh, I am on 125th and Lexington. And this kid was breaking the sharpener. I had no control. And this was in the year that they had books in the classroom. So the books are stacked up, and it's the end of the year. And all of a sudden, I feel cramps. I said, oh, no. I better go take one of those aspirins that I have for my stomach cramps, and I open up my pill jar, and I take the first pill that's on top of the cotton ball, and I take it, and 20 minutes later, I still have cramps, but my fingers are tingling. Oh my goodness, I took the Quaalude. Well, the good news is nothing bothered me anymore. I'm bouncing into the book stacked up like a pinball machine, and this kid who was breaking the sharpener didn't bother me anymore. Oh, look, an engineer in the class. But I couldn't talk. And finally there was a little girl. One girl in the whole class could read by the end of first grade of this class. I said, here, read to Dr. Seuss. I couldn't talk. So she stands up and she's, Sam I am. Instead of letting her read the book, I go, wow, man, she's reading like a teacher to the class. She says, shut up, I'm trying to read. Well, instead of letting them get their coats and giving them their homework by 2 o'clock, I just said, everybody go home. And you would think they'd never call me from PS 160 again. The principal called the next day and said, I don't know what you did, but I'm hiring you for the rest of the school year next year. Thank very much.